Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our presentation on our new SMS messaging feature. My name is Ryan Clancy, and I am one of the client success managers here at Educational Networks. All of us here at EduNet, we're excited to bring you this presentation live. Now, this is a live presentation, so questions are most definitely encouraged. If you have any questions, please feel free to go ahead, type those into the chat box that's located on the right-hand side of the screen. And at the end of the presentation today, we will have time for Q&A. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to start by talking about ways that SMS messaging can be used. From there, we'll see and talk about how you can sign up for your free trial. We'll then talk about how you can add new recipients and see just how easy it is for you to be able to send an SMS message from your Educational Network's website. Let's go in, everyone, and get started. Truth of the matter is, there's a lot of great uses for SMS messages. For one, we can use these, of course, to send out reminders about upcoming deadlines, such as application deadlines, registration deadlines, also for upcoming exams, such as final exams. It's also really great, of course, for event notifications as well. So for open house, football games, the homecoming game, prom, graduation, anything like that, SMS messaging really can be great for. Also, emergency alerts as well. So something important to keep in mind with this is that every year with the SMS messaging feature, you do get the use of 25 emergency messages, and they are sent out at a faster speed than the standard message. Your first step to going ahead and getting started with SMS messages is to go in and to sign into your account on your school's admin site and to sign up for your free trial. To do that, what you want to do is you want to click Learn More, and then from there, enter in your email address. At that point, a member of the EduNet team is going to go ahead and set up your trial for you, and we will send you an email that will have actually a flyer you can use to notify students and their families how to subscribe to the service. That will be included in that email. Now, speaking of encouraging students and families to subscribe to the SMS messaging service, that's what we're going to talk about next here. So what's really cool is there's 3 different ways that you can go ahead and gain new recipients for SMS messaging. The first way, and one of the easiest ways, is to encourage students and parents to text your school's short text. You will be going ahead and receiving a short text. You'll be notified what that will be when you go ahead and you sign up for your trial. And what parents and students want to do with that is they want to text that to 40592. And by doing that, they're subscribing to the service. Also, what's great about that is by them subscribing themselves, they're actually opting in. So it takes care of the need for them to opt into the service. It is important to note, too, that there's 2 other ways that you can add new recipients. It's just important to remember that for these 2 other ways, either adding them individually or adding them via a spreadsheet upload, that you do need to have their permission to add them as a recipient for SMS messaging. Our first step to going ahead and to adding a new recipient, let's actually take a look at that, is to go ahead and to navigate over to our admin site. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and we're going to see how we can add someone in individually. What we do is we go in and we click login. Then from here, we want to navigate over to the SMS messaging module. So you can either do that through here or from the menu on the left-hand side. From there, what we do is we go in, we select recipients. Now, if we're adding them individually, what we do is we go in, we click Add Recipients, And then from here, what we're going to do is we start by typing in their mobile number. It's important to note that when you are adding in new recipients, that the only two fields for adding them individually that are going to be required is their mobile number and also how they consented to be added into the system. So that's just important to note with that. So in this case, I'll type this number in here. So it'll be just a second. Now, if this was a new number, what I would go in and do is I would have to go in and select how this individual consented to be added into the system. As I mentioned, you can also add someone in via a spreadsheet upload. So let me go ahead and show you an example of what that spreadsheet, what you would want it to look like. So for that there, what I'm going to do is I am going to locate that here. It's going to be just a second. All right, SMS messaging. I see this right here. All right. So for this here, what we would want to go in and do is we'd want to go in, and it's important to note that when you are going ahead and creating the spreadsheet, it either needs to be a CSV file or it needs to be a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Now, when you're initially adding them in, the only thing that is required is actually the mobile number. Now, you will be asked as a whole how they opted in, but when you are going in and adding in numbers via spreadsheet, you just need to have a field that says mobile number. Now, when you go in and add that in, you want to make sure that it's going to be the very first column, and it does need to be labeled just like this here. Once we've gone in and we've added in our new recipients, what our next step's going to be is to be able to go in, we'll be able to start sending messages. So let's say that as an example, we want to send out a reminder about final exams. To do that, what I do is I go in and click Messages. Then from here, I go in and I select Compose. And once I go in and do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the message. So in this case, it's going to be something such as a reminder, final exams will begin May 29th. So something simple like that is perfect. And you can add more. You can actually have up to 160 characters. Now, there's going to be some features here that are going to be helpful with this. And these include that you do have the ability to actually schedule your messages out. So if this is for a upcoming event on a Monday, you go ahead and schedule that out to be sent out on Sunday. In this case, so I'm just going to go ahead and send that out. And what I'll do is I go in and click Send Now. Perfect. And actually, I just heard my phone there, so we have successfully sent that message out. And that is how easy it is to be able to send out SMS messages from your school's website. All right, everyone. Well, at this time, I'm happy to answer any questions you have. While we are waiting for those questions, I'm going to show you how to get help from our team here at Educational Networks. Please feel free to send in any questions you have. You just want to type those in on the chat box on the right-hand side of the screen. So just a second. Now, to get help with your website, if you have any questions or requests, for example, if you want to have a new tab added onto the navigation menu, what you want to go in and do is you want to go in and select Create a Ticket. And essentially what you're going to do here is you're going to fill in the form. And this really is a great place to go and get help. The reason is if you have questions about something specific, what's really cool is you can screenshot what it is that you have questions about, and then you can add that screenshot onto the ticket as an attachment. Now, an important tip to remember, everyone, is that you have a great team here at EduNet. that is here to answer any questions that you have about SMS messages. Remember, if you have any questions, to please feel free to go ahead and give me a call. My phone number is 407-910-2222. And also, feel free to send me an email as well, and I would be happy to help with any questions that you may have. Also, remember too, for any questions about the website, we do have our phone number here for our tech support team. Our tech support team is available from 7 a.m. all the way up until 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. We have their phone number right here as well. Everybody, please remember to keep inspiring those future generations. And until next time, all of us look forward to seeing you at our future presentations. Take care, everybody.